Hello everybody, welcome back to Deadlift Week. Today we're going to be going over our prep work to help get you set up for our deadlifts. A couple things that we want to go over to get you comfortable when you're holding onto the bar. Our first piece is going to be to open up our T-spine so we can get better extension when we have the bar in our hands. So we're going to head over to the wall. I'll show you our first exercise we're going to do to open up our chest and our T-spine. So setting up a few feet from the wall, you want to have your hands planted here in line with your shoulder. All you're gonna do with this is set your head between your arms and drop your hips back and see how far you can drop your chest in between your arms here. A few really deep breaths to help gain some range. Slowly come out of it from here and then back into it. Continuing to breathe. Not to say that there's X amount of reps you have to do, but just doing it until you feel some relief and you can get better into that extension position. All right, so our second piece here to set up for the deadlift. We went over our T-spine mobility for upper body. Now we're gonna go into lower body, some work into our hamstrings. This stretch is called nerve flossing. We're gonna be looking for a nerve in the back of our hamstring, help create range of motion to make sure we have less restriction. So on your back, with your fingers interlocked behind your hamstring, everything's in contact with the floor, shoulders and head. From here, you're gonna start by pointing your toe up to the ceiling and slowly, very gently, bringing the toe back into the knee. You'll feel a nice pull behind the knee and the hamstring, and then just repeat that a couple times for some reps. Making sure you breathe when you get into your stretch. Less is more with this one here, so really take your time. Bringing it a step further, you can wind up your sciatic nerve by pointing the toe and lifting the head, and then unwind it by going in the opposite direction. And then just following that path back and forth for a few reps. There's lots that we can work on down here, lots of exploring we can do. We can even go as far as just creating some circles with the foot as well to help release some tension back into the hamstring. Remember, less is more with this one. You should feel a lot looser in the back of this leg when you go to set up for your deadlift. So these stretches are just a few of a lot of things that we're gonna get into at our clinic this Saturday for Deadlift Week.